Hi YouTube, my name is Andrea, my friends call me E, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My videos and my content is just focused on showing you all the real struggles of just starting a new life chapter. To do so, just to encourage and motivate people to let others know that no one is perfect. The things that you're going through, others are going through as well. I just want to show you all the real deal of what it's like to be a new homeowner, have struggles dating, move into a new city, making new friends. And so I'm hoping to just take you all along with me on the ride. So if that sounds like some content you may be interested in watching, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. So I am a first-time homeowner. I closed on my house on February 28th of this year, 2021. And I was excited. You know, people always tell you to go out and buy a home, right? And so I was like, you know what? I'm an adult. This is what adults do. I see myself staying in the Dallas area for longer than a year. And so here I am, purchased my home. But let me tell y'all, being a homeowner is not for the weak and faint. It is a lot of work and I am stressed. I'm tired, you know, like I love my home. Like I said, I do not regret purchasing my home because this home was for me. The way that things happened, the rejections that I got before my offer was accepted on this home, it was all meant by design. This was not by mistake. So I do not regret purchasing my home. But again, it's been a lot of work. I'm tired. So I'll say this. I'll give a house tour sometime later when everything is a little bit better. There are a number of things that I am still working on with my house. So I'm not ready to, show the world, all of my projects. But I will say this. When I purchased the home, there were popcorn ceilings. Yeah, it's an older home. And so I knew I needed those popcorn ceilings gone before I even moved one thing into this home. So I got that done. The floors were, it was like a concrete that they had painted. And it wasn't like a smooth concrete, right? It was like, imagine stones and not even stones. Imagine like bricks that were uneven, but they painted it. Like that's what it was like. So the floor was hard. There was also carpet. It was new carpet, but I don't want carpet. So that was in the home. So I had to get my floors done. I was like, there's no way I'm going to move in with this carpet. And a lot of this stuff, it was like, you might as well get it done before you move in. So I did. And in addition, I just got the house painted white because it was gray. And I just wanted to brighten up the place. So I got that done. That was probably the easy part. And I am looking down because I made a list of just stuff that I've gotten done or I'm in the process of doing now or that I want to do in the future. And so that's what this list is, right? So I feel like with having a home, there's always a project that you want to do. Whether it's a new build or an older home, I just feel like there's always something to do, right? Because you're either always going to be decorating or you're going to be doing upgrades, doing projects here and there, maybe DIY stuff, who knows? Well, I'm tired of doing all these projects. And even though, I may hire someone to do this, that, and the third, it costs. You can do whatever you want to your home as long as you have all the money in the world, right? I don't have all the money in the world. So I have to take each project a step at a time. And I'm just tired. It's just so much to do. So in one of my videos, I talked about how I'm concerned about the electrical, getting electrical working in my home done. So I got that done this past week. I got a whole new panel, got some surge protectors, some GFI, outlets, some stuff done, right? It wasn't unexpected because my inspector had told me, you're going to need updates with your electrical, but I didn't know that the entire panel needed to be redone. That had to get done. So that was a little stressful. I'm okay from that. I think the biggest stressful part about being a homeowner, or at least for me in my home right now, is the fact that I needed to get a new fence. So let me tell you all, paint this picture for you. When I looked at the home, before I made an offer, there was an 8-foot chain link fence in my backyard. The fence was like covered in a tarp, so people couldn't look in to the fence because there is like an alleyway for people to get to their garages right on the other side of that chain link fence. People also walk down it sometimes. People walk their dogs, whatever. It's an active alleyway. So that's why that tarp was there, to kind of, have a little bit of privacy. So that fence has been there, like I said, when I purchased the home, when I put in the offer for the home, when I got the inspection done for the home, all of that. It's just been there. I moved into my home on April 22nd, which was a Thursday. Sunday, I come home from, I don't know, running errands or whatever. There's a notice on my door. This is the 25th. There's a notice on my door from the city saying that tarp on the fence is a violation of the city ordinance. No, I don't have an HOA. It was just a city violation. And so they're like, I have to remove it by this day, or I may face a fine. So that was so unexpected. Like, again, I closed on the home February 28th, and you all waited until the day I moved in, pretty much, to give me a violation for a tarp that has been here for God knows how long. Because I didn't put it there. It was like that when I, put in the offer in on the home. So that was just so unexpected. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of just taking a tarp down and just giving, access and the lack of privacy into my backyard and into my home, I'll just get a fence, put a privacy fence up. Yeah, it sounds nice, right? Y'all, this fence, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. But the cost of lumber is pretty high right now. The fence is done. I love the fence, but I'm stressed. The cost of this fence doesn't make any sense. That's it. I think that's what's really, yeah. But I needed to get a fence. I couldn't just leave the fence with no tarp. There was no way I can do that. And so had to get my fence done. So that was, another project to add into the pile. And, there are a number of projects that I know I want done to my home. I know I don't have to do them all at once because I'm paying for all of this. And so that's one of the things about being a homeowner. People don't tell you, like there's always going to be a project done. So, if you're looking for a home and you want to be a homeowner, that's something that you want to consider, that there's a possibility that you're going to have these unexpected projects to do. And it may not even be with, the electrical or the HVAC or the roof. It could just be something as simple as a fence. Yeah. Or it could be yard work. Let me tell you. So in my backyard, I have a pool. And the pool is surrounded pretty much by mulch. So I don't have a lot of greenery in my backyard. I love that. But my front yard, it's a decent size. So someone has to do the yard work. Yeah, I've always felt like yard work, that's man's work. I don't care. I feel like that's what men are supposed to do. Hire somebody to do it. But if you keep hiring people to do the work for your home, you're gonna run out of money. And so I bought a lawnmower and I've been mowing my grass. I am thankful that my dad actually came out this past weekend and really helped me with my yard work, pulled all my weeds up, cut my bushes, and it was a mess, y'all. Like, it was a mess. I thought the city was going to give me a violation for my bushes because they were out of control. And so that's just something that I'm like, I never wanted to do. I've never had to do, but I had to put my big girl panties on. I had to cut the grass. I don't like it, but that's something that I'm learning to do. I'm doing it. Yeah. was not looking forward to that. And like I said, I have a pool, which requires maintenance, which requires money, which, it doesn't really, that I'm looking forward to the pool. I don't have to buy a gym membership. I can work out in the pool. I can have a good time. Be the party house. Sure. So I love my pool, but I made a mistake of turning my pool filter off for about 2 weeks. I just kept it off. I felt like the filter wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Well, yeah, the pool turned green, like within maybe a week, it was green. So yeah, I had to get someone else to come out. And I'm in the process now of getting the pool clean. And it's taken a few days. I knew it would after doing some research. And so it's another cost. So again, a little stressed. And it's 91 degrees here in Texas, in Dallas. And I would love to be in my pool right now, but it's not ready. Oh, and going back to this pool thing, I have been trying to get someone to come out since March to come look at my pool and give me an estimate on cleaning the filter, because when I got the inspection done, the inspector told me, you're going to need someone to come out and clean your filter. Everything else looks really, really good. You're going to need this done later, but nothing, needs to be done right now besides having your filter clean and having your pool clean. Cool. Since March, I've only been able to get one company to come out and look at my pool. You know what they quoted me on cleaning the pool, cleaning the filter? He threw in some stuff that I knew wasn't, urgent, but he threw it into the estimate anyway. And he was like, oh, it'll probably cost you about $12,000. Who paying $12,000? No, absolute no. The next day, I think he texted me and was like, hey, did you have any questions about the quote? Yes, I have questions. Who is paying $12,000 to get all this stuff done to this pool that doesn't need to be done for it to run and work and to have a good time? No. Where did you? No, not going to happen. So it wasn't until last week, June, that I was able to get another company to come out and actually clean my filter. And they were like, yeah, you just need, at this point, the pool is green now though, right? So they were able to clean my filter and start the ungreening of the pool. Y'all, it was like $300. Where did the $12,000 come from? They were like, yeah, no, you don't need all that stuff done. Not at all. Yeah. it can be stressful. Definitely can be. There's a lot of pros and cons of owning a home, especially when you're by yourself. You know, like my house is 3 bedrooms. It's not that big. I think it's enough space for me. But you know, when I'm by myself, it can get a little lonely. You don't have what you would have in an apartment, like amenity center and, you know, a gym on site and walking trails and all of that connected to the building. So that's something that I'm like, I miss. But again, I love being in my own space. I can do whatever modification I want to do to my home. You know, like there's, you know, you have to get permits, right, for some things here and there. But I just feel like the fact that I can just paint, you know, change the color of a room because I feel like it and don't have to worry about painting it back or paying a security deposit or anything of that nature. Like I said, I got the popcorn ceilings removed. Just, they're gone. I love it. You know, I can replace a light fixture and a ceiling fan just because I want to. I love my home. I think it is an awesome investment. I am looking forward to, in the future, renting out my pool, renting out my home sometime in the near future. So I think that's the part that I have to remember. It's not about the now. It's about what you're able to do in the future with your home. You could pass it down to the next generation. Again, rent it out, make some additional income on the home. I love my house, but it does have its cons. The yard work, the pool right now, paying for the electrical work, paying for the fence. I'm stressed. Y'all, my face is like breaking out because I am stressed. Like, no lie. This owning a home, owning property, it's not as easy as what you think. Again, I do not regret it. I love my home. I love it. And I love that each and every day I'm making it more, you know, more comfortable for me. I love it. I can't wait to start decorating, but I'm not in a rush at all. I just really want it to be comfortable. I want it to be fun and relaxing. I want it to be light and airy, and I don't know. I just want those California vibes to be here in my home. And so that's what I'm just looking forward to doing and customizing. And I'm going to start taking you all along on my ride with customizing my home. Like I said, I have some photos and some videos that I'm going to start uploading. I have an empty house tour. So I'll show some clips here and there sometime in a later video. Once I figure out how to put a video on top of a video, I don't know. I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. I always do. And so that's what this journey has been like. It's been stressful. It's been hard. It's been fun. It's been everything that I know it should be. You know, like I know I have to go through these emotions. I know I have to go through the hard things. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I didn't think it would be this hard, but I'm glad that I purchased this home. And I really have no regrets at all whatsoever. So homeowners, what are some of the pros and cons you love or don't love about being a homeowner? What are some things you wish you knew before you purchased your home? What are some projects that you had to do once you did purchase your home? Was it something that was unexpected? What was it? Are you okay? Make sure you leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on your IG at Lucky Lee. See you all in my next one. Bye.